of what takes place. But if that's what Junior needed to fire him up a little bit, then that's what works, whatever works.
Look at this work by Chavez. And Cuello not answering back yet. There he tries.
Well, he landed a couple of good shots before that. I'll tell you what, these men are putting on a really fun fight to watch. They really are. And these rounds, I think each of these rounds are very close.
I tell you, this is a hide the kids type of fight.
Very reminiscent of our first fight of the evening with Antonio Diaz and Castro, where they were on the inside battling away, and that's what we've seen here in this one.
But just much bloodier, adding to the more to the drama of it.
Now the Cuello people thought by now Chavez Jr. would not be punching like this. Even though this is a very good ninth round for both men, and Cuello might have won it.
One thing that Chavez knows is the importance of those left hooks to the body, because he is committing to those body shots, and that's what he needs to do.
Cuello is closing this round strongly, though.
That is some action, and that is a weary Cuello who goes back to his corner.
Es el último. Come on, this is the last round, Luciano. Come on. Come on, give it all you got. Give me water. Give me water. Come on, breathe. Luciano, hay que apurar un poquito. Luciano, we have to hurry up. Come on, Julio, all the way in. Come on, breathe in, breathe in. Don't blow your nose, Julio. Come on, let's go.
Exactamente. Vamos.
Let's go. Just like that. Give it all you got, Julio.
Párate bien. Bien parado cada golpe. Párate bien.
That's craziness.
Wow.
There's four people talking to him.
I don't know who Rafael knows how to translate. Which one do you translate?
See, that's not I don't think that's effective. I disagree. That's not effective.
That was actually four people talking to him.
Rafael Hernandez has the toughest job in the building right now, trying to figure out who to translate.
This is going to be some round, though.
Now, here's the interesting point. They know in the corner of Cuello, because the scores were announced, that their man probably has to have a knockout to win, or they should know it.
Yeah, but they never said that to him.
They did not, no. They should have had somebody listening to the scores to know the WBC has a rule where they announce those scores. Use it to your advantage.
And if you're wondering at home what that is all over the ring, yes, folks, that is a blood-splattered ring.
I don't want to lose sight of one fascinating thing, and that is we've seen a very good boxing match, a fun boxing match to watch. And I'll tell you, Cuello came here to fight. Look at him go.
Cuello launching the rights. Cuello may sense that he needs the knockout.
He's going for it like he does. Wow, he's landing some big right hands.
Those are short, crisp punches that carry for him a lot of power.
He is just not a monstrous puncher. You mentioned the 9 KOs in his wins. He wears you down. What a great last round this is.
Look at the elbow work for Chavez. When he gets in close, he'll use that elbow to either push him off or to actually throw it to do some damage. A right uppercut, or a ripper by Cuello. Chavez content to stay inside here, though. Feels he can do just as much damage and lands that right hand to the body. Look at Chavez Sr. ringside, walking from one side of the ring to the other. Chavez still landing to the body.
Luciano Cuello probably won't win this decision based on what we know of the scoring, but he has helped produce a great fight. And he's got 46 seconds to try and get a knockdown, which might also get him a decision. Or a knockout, obviously. He's landing some freight train right hands, Cuello is.
coming back, throwing the shot. Cuello is right there. Good right uppercut by Cuello. That has been a signature weapon for Chavez tonight as well. Excellent right uppercut. They both had the opportunity for uppercuts inside.
If you like boxing, you have to like this. Skillfully fought and fun and exciting.
And if you like fighting.
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
These two both earned their paychecks tonight.
Oh, man, did they.
The 10th and final round comes to a terrific finish, and that is it.
Excellent.
Wonderful fight. Crowd is booing. I'm not sure why. It certainly wasn't for lack of action.
No, listen, that was a remarkable boxing match. And, you know, we know that Chavez Jr. is probably going to be in more fights like this than any other kind, and already has been.
Wow.
He's in shootouts. That's both his charm and the thing that gives people pause about him ultimately winning a title.
2 of his last 3 fights are just incredible wars. And in each case, it was fortunate for him that it was not a 12-round fight. So it appears Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. will get the decision here tonight.
In the last round, that was a good right hand by Chavez that temporarily at least stunned Cuello, and then the combination punching that we've seen so much of during the course of this fight. They fought on the inside almost throughout this match, and both men did excellent work. And this was the fight in microcosm, really. And Chavez landing those combinations at the end in what was a very close 10th round, much like most of the other rounds had been, in which it was, to my way of thinking, pick 'em in every case.
But Cesar Chavez Jr. getting, it seems like, a mixed response from the fans here.
Well, you know, it is funny, you know, unless he scores a blowout win, it's difficult for him. And, you know, boxing is one of those sports, and Cuello trying to kind of rally some support here. They will appreciate his effort, or should, because he gave a tremendous effort. And for him, it was something like a breakout performance, really, because he had not been seen on a global stage and performed better than some people thought he might.
That nose looks like it's taken a few shots.
Yeah. Well, it did from Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Chavez still bloodied.
Seems
happy. He knows he's going to win the decision here, Al, because we heard the numbers announced at the end of the 8th round. So it would appear he's going to get the decision here tonight. And one judge had it quite wide, in fact, after 8 rounds, which I don't think was correct. I don't think it was right.
Whatever the judges' scorecards say, and they will say a Chavez decision, however wide the disparity is, there are 2 things that are unmistakably clear. One, that this man, Luciano Cuello, is a good fighter. And number 2, that Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. still is good offensively, but has defensive liabilities that he still has to try and work on.
All right, let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. now to get the official verdict. Jimmy.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, tras de 10 rounds, tenemos una decisión unánime. Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge Monique Rendon dio la pelea 98-92. 98-92. Judge Lou Filippo sees the bout, dio la pelea 96-94, 96-94. And Judge Stephen Blea scores the bout. Tiene la pelea 96-95, 96-95. A favor del ganador, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
So Chavez Jr. gets the decision in a fight, really just a life and death struggle in there for both fighters to run his record now to 39-0-1. Two of the judges in the end did see it very close, 96-95, 96-94. I think the 98-92 was out of line, but what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think those last two scores, which were very much in line with reality, demonstrated what a close and a hard-fought fight this was, and that's precisely what it was.
And it's a very good thing for Chavez Jr. that he was well conditioned for this fight.
Had he faded, I'm sorry, Rich. Had he faded, he would have lost this fight because Cuello kept a consistent pace all the way through.
Cuello came to fight. Fans liked him here. But of course, the real hero here is Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.